But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
I had to let her go, bro. So all the text and nasty things she was saying about black men, throwing her all out of R and all that stuff. Nah, Miss.
This is the same woman who was once married to Jeezy and constantly talked about how deeply she loved him. The same Jeannie who used to gush about their 8-hour first date and their perfect connection. So how do you go from that? Multiple insiders are now saying that Jeezy himself may have tried to warn Anderson about her before things got serious. Meanwhile, Jeannie was online posting while being in the most fulfilling love story of her life, while being behind the scenes, the entire situation was reportedly falling apart. But the
Mai and Anderson Paak were seen getting very cozy last night at Andy's in LA. And when I say cozy, I mean arm around the shoulder, whispering in ear, ignoring everyone else.
But the real reason this story is blowing up isn't just the breakup, it's the old clip that resurfaced where Jeannie made a comment about black men that has people looking at her very differently. And once you hear what she said, the whole situation starts to make a whole lot of more sense. So let's break it down. Expected Anderson and Jeannie to run off and get married or something like that, but them breaking up 5 minutes into their relationship was not something we saw. Even weirder is that they haven't even officially confirmed their relationship yet. It doesn't mean that they haven't been caught up in the act. At this point, it's basically an open secret. She and Anderson have been getting a little too comfortable behind the scenes. I mean, let's not forget the moment a couple of weeks ago when they were spotted kissing in public. An insider claimed that Jeannie wanted to go public with their relationship, but Anderson was trying to finalize his divorce before going public, which would explain how they got caught slipping in the first place. But that's not all, because they also...
Hi, Jeannie. It's great to see you. Are the rumors true? Are you dating Anderson Paak?
Hi, guys.
Are you?
Have you seen his movie? It's so good.
How is it?
Beautiful, Jane.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you arriving at it.
Going on and on TikTok about how she found the perfect man. One day you think that you will never find love again. Next day you are in the most fulfilling love story you've ever known. But unfortunately for her, that fulfilling love story seems to have crashed. And an insider is claiming that Anderson Paak is kind of blindsided and only has a weird fetish for them. But honestly, who can blame him for being so shocked? She was married to Jeezy, a black man, and before their divorce, they did seem to have a great interracial couple.
So I walk in, I sit down, and 4 hours later, we shut down the sushi restaurant. We had the most amazing deep talk about our greatest lessons in life, our greatest mistakes. It was super vulnerable, right?
Aww.
So then after that, he looks at me and he's like, yo, you want to I don't know, I don't want to go home. Do you want to go salsa dancing with me?
Stop talking about Jeezy and how in love they were and blah, blah, blah. And even after divorce, she seemed to be crushed over it. The insider backed this up and revealed that... Interesting though. You know how Jeezy has never really spoken about why he chose to file for divorce? There are sources that are saying that there was a lot of microaggressions in the relationship that eventually led to Jeezy realizing just how racist Jeannie really was. And while he tried to ignore it at first, it soon got too much for him to deal with, which eventually led to him walking away from the marriage. And allegedly, Jeezy was the one who reached out and told Anderson to watch his back because Jeannie isn't exactly who she portrays herself to be. But wait, because there's more tea. Because see, Jeezy isn't the only ex to claim that Jeannie is a weirdo who pretends to be someone she's not. Because before she got with Jeezy, she have a whole lot of tea to spill about her. Now, Jeannie was the one who filed for divorce from Freddie, but she got petty after he moved on and tried to paint him as a guilty party. Freddie eventually had to clap. Jeannie has been playing victim and making herself look like the victim, and made him uncomfortable. Because the source hinted that Jeannie is not who she appears to be on TV. But it gets even worse. Everybody knows how sources claim that Jeezy reached out to Anderson, right? After asking the driver to step out the car after that, but Jeezy's behavior didn't change. 3 months later, there was another incident at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in San Francisco when he couldn't find her. After the incident, Mai claims that Jeezy didn't leave the party, and asking the driver to leave the vehicle, Jeezy allegedly began to verbally abuse Mai, and she attempted to exit the car twice. However, she claims that Jeezy then grabbed her by the necklace of her dress, resulting in the dress being torn in multiple 2 to 3 inch scratches across her right breast due to Jeezy's fingernails. She also claimed that Jeezy had endangered their daughter Monaco by refusing to keep his firearm secure around the toddler. However, Jeezy denied these allegations and claimed that Jeannie was making things up. The police and legal system against black men is something that has been going on for hundreds of years, and it's not surprising that Anderson Anderson decided to cut his losses and run on after all of that, because it's a whole lot to deal with. But hey, I guess we shouldn't be surprised about Jeannie low-key hating black men, because I know y'all remember this creepy comment she made about black men. Why Anderson would cut things off so quick, and why people are suddenly revisiting everything Jeannie Mai has ever said about black men. The real question is whether this was just a messy rumor, or at the end of the day go in, and the drama is far from over. Jeannie doesn't just date black men, she allegedly has more of a very strong. And once Anderson supposedly caught wind of all that, let's just say that he wasted zero time distancing himself. Now here's the part that has everybody really confused. The word in the streets is that